Live from the Cactus Creek at Ibri, he is the king of prime time, Ghana's undisputed entertainment laureate, and still the youngest old man in Ghana. Put your hands together, show some love for the indefatigable KSM.
The KSM Show.
Folks, check this out, man. When it comes to entertainment, one of the things that all of you entertainers should think about is how do you create spectacle? That's what they call it, man. Spectacle. It means how do you appear and make an impact. Now, this guest of mine today, she's the type. She knows how to create spectacle. I want you to see her in one of her opening appearances for a show she was doing. Take a look at this.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The land is fine. Gold we have, diamonds we must. Yet we fight, we cover it all in blood. But tell me why you are looking down. Africa, Africa. Africa, we cry for peace. Africa.
Well, I'm very, very excited this evening, man, because I'm talking to one of the greatest songstresses we have had in Ghana, man. She's an international songstress, man. Right now, she's touring Europe. She's been to Germany, she's been to France, she's been to Italy, she's been to the UK, and she's just piling up audiences, man. And she's from Ghana. And I am so proud to say that a few years ago, I had a chance to chat with her, man. She was born in the Upper West. I think the place is called Funzi. She'll correct me if I'm wrong. But we are linking up with her today. She's in Paris, and she's performing there. Put your hands together. Show some love for Wiyaala. Oh, great. Hey, Wiyaala, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. Bonjour.
Bonjour, bonjour. On says, ça va?
Ça va bien, merci. Et toi?
Moi aussi. Am I getting...
I know.
How you doing? Good to see you.
I'm doing great. Good to see you too. It's been a while.
It's been a while. The last time I remember we went to this, you were doing a party for somebody at was it La Palme? And you got me to dance. You remember?
Oh yes. Oh my body. Yeah, anywhere. Woo.
We had fun. How you doing?
I'm doing great. And everything is okay.
Yeah. How long have you been gone? Just to get my facts straight.
Ooh, I've been out of Ghana for close to 5 months. No, two months out of Ghana. Yeah, I think. Yeah. I've been out of Ghana. Yeah, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, 2 months. 2 months out of Ghana now.
How are you enjoying your, should I say, international celebrityhood? Because you're a big international celebrity now, you know? And
it's overwhelming, but for me, I don't know. Maybe it hasn't got into my head yet. Like somebody said, "I'm not yet." No, I still feel very normal, and I don't know. It's just I just need to be normal. I'm happy and lucky to be traveling to perform from stage to stage and meeting new people, and it's just normal for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let me rewind so we go back a little bit to see how abnormal it is. You know, I remember you auditioned for Vodafone. What was it called? Vodafone Icons. And you auditioned 3 times.
Yes, and 3 years in a row.
3 years in a row, back to back to back. And each year they were filling you. What kept you going?
There was something in my heart that told me that people don't know what I have. And I feel this is my opportunity to show people what I have. Because every time I went, they used to tell me, oh, your voice wasn't good enough. Yes, to some extent it was true, but I just needed training. And my look wasn't what they were looking for at that time. And these were the things I used to hear. It was quite frustrating to hear those things because I used to tell myself, but this is all I have. This is all me. I don't have anything to add. I don't know what to change about myself.
Wow.
I just used to say, if only they can just give me the opportunity, give me the stage. All I need is the stage and the microphone. And I'm sure I can do something to entertain, because all I just wanted to do as a little girl growing up is dance, put smiles on faces, and just have fun. And finally, I got the chance. So that's what kept me going. So I would say, I don't know whether it was personal motivation or...
Yeah, because you went back to back 3 times. And the first 2 times they turned you down, they gave you all sorts of reasons. And what was inside you? I hear you when you say there was something inside you that you thought people should see. What kept you going?
I think there was a bit of anger, that I'm going to show. Not the negative anger,
Yes.
but this anger that says, in fact, mom was like, how dare you say I am not good? Like, seriously.
It's like the nerve, huh?
I'm going to show you guys that I can do this. Wow. But there was also a passion. It's my dream. And my love for singing kept me going. And I needed to prove. At that point, it's like you need to prove. You need to prove something. From where I was coming from, I had deferred my course. School wasn't looking good. And going back to WA, by then, there was nothing there for me. And I was trapped. It's like you are trapped in between. And then people are looking at you saying, didn't we say this music thing is not going to take you anywhere? And my community where I come from, to be a girl, to do the arts and entertainment, you need to have a certain mind.
Yes.
You really have to put like tons of blocks in your brain and block every negative thing out. And it takes a lot of physical, spiritual, emotional, psychological strength. Because
to do that,
I had to verbally tell people to just shut up and leave me alone from where I was coming from, because the words coming out were not encouraged. Even within my own family, that was the most frustrating part.
What was the worst thing you heard about yourself that was meant to discourage you from pursuing this? What were some of the worst things you heard from your family?
Oh, from my family, like within family. And when I say from family, this like, I heard somebody tell me, you are just not pretty enough to even be in the showbiz. You look like a man.
You're not pretty enough.
Yeah. I was never pretty enough to be in the showbiz. I look like a man, a boy. I'm too dark. And can't I see all these girls that are on TV are more, they are very feminine, but they are very beautiful and all that. Me and besides, who is going to listen to Sisala songs? Nobody's listening to. They don't know about Sisala. And it's like, do they even? Yeah. And part of that did occur in the music industry when I came in. A lot of people didn't know about the Sisala tribe. They thought I was from Côte d'Ivoire. I was French or Togo or Burkina. Yeah, so it took a while for people to actually even understand that Sisala are Ghanaians.
Yes.
And they thought I was Hausa from Nigeria. And they thought Sisala like from the north, we are all Hausas. So they used to invite me to Hausa performance, and I used to say, no, I'm not Hausa. I can't speak Hausa language. So that was a bit of challenge. So that has been the worst thing I've heard doing music from my own community. I just don't look like a musician. I'm not pretty enough for it. But today they are all eating their worst.
You have so much things stacked against you. And one of them that you were too black. Did you hear that? They say you were too black.
Too dark. Oh yeah.
Too dark.
I have a family. Yeah, I have family member who bought bleaching cream.
Oh, they bought you a bleaching cream.
Oh, they bought their left in the room.
Oh my word!
I should use some.
Really?
Oh yeah, because they are using it. They and still currently I have family members that bleach.
And so they bought you the cream that Charlie. If you want to get into show business, you better bleach up.
They didn't even say show business. They just buy them and leave it on the dressing table. And you know what it means, because some of them are using it and they seem to be getting certain kind of, and they think that is what was giving them some kind of attention.
Yeah.
It did cross my mind once, And but it's like there's just something about me that said, no, at my age, if I bleach, I meet a man who loves me. Then one day he comes when I'm my real color. It means I'm a fraud. Like I've changed my. He's like,
Yeah.
you were light skin, now you're dark skin. Because
Yeah.
you can't bleach and tell a lie. Some parts will show that you are not. So I just said, no, if I meet a man, because these are the more reason why a lot of women will bleach in my area to attract the men to marry them, because they think that's more beautiful and more nicer. But I just didn't feel like that. And I'm not the only one who feels like that. There are a lot of young women who have also refused. So now it's a choice. My only problem is if you are bleaching, bleach. Just don't try to encourage me to join the bleaching gang. That's my problem. It's like, oh, we are all bleaching. Also try it. It's a normal, just try it. So.
Wow. You stuck to your guns and said, I'm not bleaching. I am how I look. What was all these comments about you looking like a man? And did that at any time? Did you think, maybe I should change my looks? Anything?
I think my physique. Me, I've always been honest with myself. Being the second born, when I was born, my mother has told me that she remembers whenever she carried me and I'll run around, especially when I'm in, if she should put a little pair of trousers on me and I'm running around, people say, hey, little boy, come. Because I just had the physique of a little boy, which for me is normal, because there are also men out there whose physique look feminine. It's normal, but tend to, people were taking it. So I started growing up and the muscles started developing. Then I got into the sporting activities in school, and it got even worse. And I personally didn't even notice. I never saw anything wrong with it until I was 16, 17. You know that age, you get to that age, and the boys are looking at you like, that was when I was. And then I also started realizing that, why is it that my sisters, when they wear the clothes, at their bottom part, it's like a Coca-Cola, but when I wear it, it's a bit like, the hips are there, but they are just tiny, 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 like that. I'm like, so whenever they used to give us dresses, I just say, I will not wear any dress. I want trousers. I want trousers. Christmas, I wanted trousers and jerseys. So I just took a liking to wearing, and my father would say, if you wanted to be wearing trousers, why did you come with a vagina?
Really?
Yeah, you are the only one closer to a boy in this family. I just don't know what was it that you were doing giddy giddy to come. You should have waited for God to give you a penis. Now you want trousers, everyday trousers. Okay, fine. Then you buy me the trousers. So we have these photos of family photos. Only one or two you see me wearing a dress, but the rest I'm in trousers and jersey.
Wow.
Trousers and jersey. And people started calling me man, woman, but it didn't bother me. I was just happy and I was enjoying the attention. Then, but of course, when you get to the puberty age, maybe boys are watching you. I'm a girl. It gets to a point where you also like boys and all that, like 18, 19. But they're looking at you, and that was when they say, hey, you dear, if I come after you and I do papa, but you just beat me, won't you? Then they get to laugh. And I said, of course. And instead of me to get angry, I think I don't know how it turned. I just started using that to my advantage. I started dancing. When the man woman is on stage and I'm doing everybody.
And they say, oh, the man woman is on stage.
Yeah.
It didn't bother you.
Yes, it didn't bother me, not a bit. But people did try just to make me angry. And I'm like, you are making fun of me. I'm not bothered. I'm even helping you. Why are you still doing it?
Wow.
But I kept going. But today, honestly, all these people that used to laugh, they all say, well, they did see something different about me and they are not surprised I am where I am. And they are big fans. They are big fans. And they come on Facebook to comment and I still comment back. I've never been angry. So when I go into the industry and the same words were coming out, I'm like, oh, I've heard this before. This is music to my ears.
This is absolutely fantastic. There was something inside you that defied all the negative attention, and you were so focused. And
yes.
And so when you finally won the Vodafone icons, did you tell them? You see, I always knew it. What was the feeling when you finally won?
That day was like an accumulation of all the hard work from childhood, all the teasing, all the praising. all the accolades I used to get, and including those who didn't really support me, those who could have done things to make the journey a bit smoother for me, but they intentionally refused, and those who wish they could help but couldn't. It was like a summary of saying, oh, wow, she was right. She did have something. We just didn't listen to her.
Give it up, man.
I couldn't even cry. I'm like, I'm sure God is telling me, no, don't cry.
Don't cry.
But the feeling was amazing. The same stage I was on and I didn't win 3 years. The same stage I won, and everything came like double. The cars were 2, the money came. And I was like, wow, so it's really true. With time, God makes things beautiful. Yeah, that's
this is absolutely fantastic. Now you're basically an international star. So I'm going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about Wiyaala now. You're a big international star and everything. And let's do some notes comparison when we come back. But stick around, we'll be right back. Wiyaala, y'all.
The KSM Show.
Located in the calm green hills of Ibury is Ghana's best kept secret. Cactus Creek, a peaceful haven on the mountain, your home in Ibury. Plush rooms, amazing landscapes, sizzling dishes, indoor and outdoor entertainment. Looking for the ultimate serenity? Don't look any further.
And to make a reservation, we have some new numbers. And the new numbers are 0302 955 432 or 0302 965 460.
The best decision you'll ever make. Welcome home.
Pulse Fitness Center, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana. Meet the indefatigable captain.
There are 3 things that I love doing. Number 1, workout. Number 2, workout. Number 3, workout. Workout put mind, soul, and body together.
The captain has spoken.
We're getting busy. Bright lights, yeah, they make me dizzy. Logo Liggy. I just want the Lizzie. It's a Logo Liggy. Uptown, chasing for the Lizzie. Downtown, everybody busy. Logo Liggy. Like we Logo Liggy. I just want the
Paul's Fitness Center, East Legon Branch, Lizzie Sports Complex, Cotton Street, East Legon, Accra, Ghana. 0302 519 675. Kumasi branches, Officers Mess Branch, Denyame, Major Kobina Drive, Kumasi 0541 871 602. Golden Tulip Kumasi City Branch, Raintree Street 0322 492 647. Pulse, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana.
say what lie we for run town.
Speedmate battery.
Your friend me keki, me a taxi driver. Chawo kai titi taxi driver. Wako na humi jie mukrano. Me ano di nechi jami. Na e futu kakro di jami nso ne se. Se e bani battery di ake. Speedmate battery. Na no ne battery papa. You see this whole area? I'm the original chef to Kabarat. Na pe bia menya bia ma. One director no park was here. Last time the battery call off, me sorting out one time. Saka no battery ni bu adwuma all right. Nice one. Mental fix. Saka alaji. Okon cross course anyama bayi. Daranya no shamia. Oh, kahaji ayen to save you. And so shamia me sorting out with Speedmate battery. And I just say, asabri na sem kogu ya. He say what ja too much talk about 100. Me can full Speedmate batteries. Head the amount. Minuanum, we hear battery papa dia, a speed mate battery. Uko rata moto say na accredited agent. We gonna have fun up bia. Ubenya biato.
Battery papa no.
Okay, folks, I've been telling you about Vanguard's rapid response time when it comes to paying claims. Do you know why? It is because customer satisfaction is their goal. Vanguard is delighted to give you coverage. But guess what? They are even more delighted when it comes to standing by you in times of urgent needs. So if you want to insure with Vanguard, call this number 055 662 0111 and 024 433 4407. And when you call these numbers and you experience their service, you will know why they always say, we at Vanguard, we always stand by you.
The KSM Show.
One of the greatest moments for me was during a performance by Wiyaala, and Teddy Osei was in the audience, man. For those of you who don't know, Teddy Osei is the founder of Osibisa. And Teddy Osei was called to do a performance with Wiyaala. Take a look at this.
Oh my God, you made it! Hooray! See, we are going, heaven knows where we are.
Everybody join in.
We know we will get there. You're gonna sing this part. We are going, heaven knows where we are going. We know we will get there. We know we will. Come on.
Okay. We're back. And we have right on Zoom right now, we're talking to Wiyaala, who has become an international sensation. Show some love for her, man. Well, we're back with you. And as I just said, you become an international sensation. You know, I grew up back in the days where I was listening to the likes of Tracy Chapman. We grew up with, there's this Jamaican woman who was
Grace Jones.
Grace Jones. Thank you. So when I watch you, I see a combination of, I see Tracy Chapman, I see Grace Jones, I see Brother Fassi. You're like all of them put together. Who inspired you?
Grandmothers and our icons. We are all connected in one way or another.
Any one of them in particular that you looked up to, or do you just find yourself where you are by yourself and just being like them?
I actually discovered Grace Jones, Tracy Chapman. Before, my father used to play Tracy Chapman's music. Really? And I didn't know who she was. Yes, by then I was in class 6 and I wasn't singing. And there was this tape with her iconic picture where she's looking down with the haircut. And then one day I was just going through the tapes and I saw it and I said, hey, this guy, I thought it was a man because of the haircut and all. Wow. And I said, oh, this guy looks like one of my aunties. Because there's just some resemblance. Yeah, from my mother's side. Yeah, whenever I see Tracy Chapman, I see she looks like one of my mother's family side. They have a certain look about their face. Yeah, and then whenever she sang, sorry, it's all that you can say. Everybody loved the song. Then later, when I was in my 20s, 25, was when I knew, oh, that's Tracy Chapman. But it was the music I started performing. And the moment I picked up the guitar, I was at a sport at the golf club. And it's all an expat community. So a lot of them knew Tracy Chapman and Grace Jones. And then people started saying, hey, you remind us about Trace Chapman. And I said, no. And then they played this. I said, yeah. I know the song, but I didn't know her. So that was when I started.
I
And I said, that's Trace Chapman. So I listened to the song. And then Brenda Fassie, I knew her songs before I even knew who she was. All these songs. And then I discovered Angelique. I discovered all the artists that I have been told I remind people of. Then when I got the chance to go on the internet, I was then finding them out. And I say, wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. And I love it. I love it when I'm reminded that I remind people about these great musicians. And I've taken the time to listen to all of them. And I actually see some similarities, a lot of similarities. It's like, oh, this is Trace Chapman, born in Funsi, like Trace Chapman's granddaughter or cousin. Because there's just something that connects all of that. The voices, the stories, the lifestyle, and the messages behind the music. So, yeah, for me, it has been a good comparison. But having said that, I would just love to be the Wiyaala of Ghana, because I'm hearing a lot like from the Ghana entertainment industry. Sometimes I'll go for interviews, and then the person will say the Grace Jones of our time, or the Angelique Kidjo of our time. And I keep saying, I admire them, but please, I'm not the
I'm the Wiyaala.
I am the Wiyaala of our time from Ghana.
and I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. But how does it feel now, being on that platform that you are now? I was in my introduction, I talked about you hadn't toured France, UK, you've been to parts of Europe, and you have such an audience that loves you. Going far back as to when you began, when they were all talking about you looking like a man, reach yourself and all of that, to today, where you are at now, what goes through your mind?
As a human being, it's like a sweet revenge. Like, you guys can suck on this one. Yeah, that's how I feel. But that's my human side. But it's amazing. It has taught me that these were just people saying things. And some were deliberately saying them to hurt me. Some were saying them because they just couldn't understand where she gets her confidence from to keep going. And some too, I feel that, okay, they wish they could do certain things in a way with no fear, them to be different. But society has made them not do them. And then they see you doing it with all the challenges, but you are able to go. And then they find it really hard to believe. So they're like, no, this is not real. She must be doing something. Maybe she's on drugs, or maybe she takes something. That's why she's wild on stage. But it's a good feeling. You go out there and you see the reception is different. The same look some people will say is not attractive. You travel out, and some people go under the knife to even get it. So it's like, hey, what is this? But it's human life. The feeling is good, but I want to use the feeling in a positive way. Instead of me saying, oh, it's a sweet revenge, like maybe the first thing that should come to mind. No, I want to turn it around in a positive life, to enjoy and celebrate this good feeling and this good experience. The same people who didn't know that, no, the world is not in your small village where you think everything must go your way. The world, there's a lot happening out there, that there are so many in your small village that you should exploit and be appreciative of, take them seriously, value them, and praise them, love them, and you'll be fine. Because sometimes what you have is bigger than what you are thinking that you don't have, which is not in your small village and it's outside there. You are seeing something happening. We should learn to appreciate these things. So mostly when I go back to my community, I am glad to share with, especially the young ones. They ask very inquisitive questions. So how is it sitting in an aeroplane? How's the feeling? And I tell them, how is it performing in front of, excuse my language, white people who don't understand the language? Tell us, and I tell them. So that is a change, a positive change that I would like to keep giving, and I always take back. So instead of me just saying, okay, you didn't help me, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm enjoying all this good feeling, and this,
Sure. So you are not focused on the negativity. You're just
Never.
celebrating. You're celebrating
always-
the You're celebrating the positive energy that came out of all of this.
Yes, because
And I
if
like
were
how
to
you make. Go ahead.
if I were to focus on the negativity, then I would have said I don't want to have anything to do with home because the suffering wasn't easy. But deep down, you know, most of these things happen because they themselves, they don't know about a lot of things. So if you want, like they say, if you want change, it starts with you. So when I finish with my touring and things, whatever I've learned, I'll take it back and share. But and also thanks to social media, when I'm telling them, they can see. So when I post the videos of singing Sisale, Wale, Dagari, and English, which I encourage a lot of young people in my community to get a bit of education to push their talent. Because sometimes I finish singing and I have to explain the song in English. Not everybody speaks Sisale.
Yes.
And all that. And I learned that from school. So take bit of here. So I am channeling all the negative. I'm turning it around. I don't care. I'll go back and support in any way that I can. So when I go back to the village, I have I'm putting up an entertainment center which we didn't have, a stage where the young where the young ones can also get on the stage, because when I was young, I wanted that and nobody came to do it. I'm in a position to do it, so I'll do something about it. So that's what I'm doing, and it's called the Girls and Boys Club. Come, let's sing, let's dance. And we've been lucky. People have started coming to support, you know, with instruments, equipment, guitars, microphones. And I believe if I had that when I was growing up, I had always wanted to play a guitar. I think I would have been playing with my feet like, what's his name? This famous Jimi Hendrix. I would have been like, yeah. So I couldn't get the opportunity. So I'm not going to say because I didn't get it, you two must go through the same process. No, I'm in a position to do something about it. So I'll buy that community or wherever that needs to. Right. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm changing the negative to positive.
To the positive. Fantastic, man. Fantastic. Many people too have said, and I want your reaction on this, that you can be good, you can have the talent, you can have everything that it takes to make it, but getting a good manager plays a major role. Is that true for you? Are you where you are because you landed into good management, or you are where you are because of everything you have done for yourself?
The two. Good management and good talent is for me will do the magic. No matter how good you are, if you don't have the support, nobody will see you. There are so many talents that have died from different parts of Ghana. We never even saw them. But with good management, because management comes with financial support, and especially today, it's not only just about the talent. You can be very talented, but if you don't get the support, which mostly is financial investment from a good management team, your talent will just disappear. Social media helps a bit, but there are thousands of people now on social media with all talents out there. And it just takes 1 out of a million, if you are lucky, to be spotted by somebody at the right time, at the right place. So if you have a good manager who understands your talent, and not just the talent, understands you, and doesn't make it solely just about money, you will go far. That's how I feel. Yes, the money is important. They'll book you, you get decent amount of money, but you will not make more money if they put you on the stage and you are not good. They won't book you again. So good management and good talent go together. You need a good manager. You need people to invest in you. And when I say people to invest in you, it's not necessarily the manager that has to put his money, because manager will be the one to get you the stages that suit your talent, that will make you shine more. For example, my manager will put me on a rap festival because I'm not a rapper. My manager will not go and book me on a certain show that has nothing to do with what you are. Exactly. He knows the stages that will suit me, and he knows the people to talk to. And if that now leads to other things, because I'm versatile, but he knows my strength. So that's where he books and he looks at. And every time I go, and I also give my best, because after they give you the stage, it's not about, nobody's coming there to say, let me put money on you so that they'll see the money and say, yeah. No, it's you, your talent, and the microphone.
You have to deliver.
So you deliver good management. But investment, it can come from family, your mom, your dad, everybody. Yeah, because there are musicians whose family member decided to contribute money together to take them to studios these days, and it's good. Those days, it didn't happen for some of us, but today it's happening. So it's good.
Fantastic. Another quick question. So you started with all your odds that were stacked against you. You know, you're too dark, you look like a man, you don't have it, and with all your odds, what did finally some manager or management see about you that they decided this is worth our investment, this is worth looking at again? What did they see differently amidst all the odds that were floating around you?
For me, my manager told me what he saw that was different, that made him attracted to my talent was when I just opened my mouth to sing. He had a voice. My manager is quite old. Yeah, can I say? Yeah, he's in his early 70s now.
Oh, really?
And when I met him, he was in his middle 60s. And he said, as an older person, that voice he has heard in a long time was the days of the Whitney Houston, the Tina Turners, and he knows and he felt this voice is iconic. And then the look I had was superb. There was nothing to add or deduct. And from where he's coming from, I'm just the complete package. All I need is somebody to just put me out there for the world to see. That's what he said. He said that was the voice, the charisma, and the dancing and all that was great, but he said the voice. He said there was something about my voice that you don't find. You can't train even to have it. It's like you're born with it. So when he was saying all this, my head was, I'm like, really? And then that was what. And then later when he realized I can also dance, make my own costume, he said, wow, hey, you are like a box of tricks. What else is it that
you make your own costumes?
Yeah, I make my own stage costumes. I choose the colors myself. I choose the hairstyles myself. The dance moves I do myself. And my management have never really forced me to wear whatever I don't want to wear.
Wow.
They said, look, wear what makes you comfortable. Do whatever makes you comfortable so that you are happy to just deliver that beautiful voice and stagecraft. And
that
we
is
will do our
fantastic, man. Give it up. That is brilliant. Now I'm going to go into the next step where I take a look at some of your performances. You've done a new release called, is it Yaga?
Yeah,
That's the latest?
Yeah, that's the latest.
That's the latest.
But there's one
before
coming in
we
October.
see a short video about it.
Yaga is Wale. It means plenty, or more. Depending on how, And it's a Wale song. It's a peace song. And I wrote it with everything happening from my community to Ghana and to the rest of the world. But I focused on Ghana, even though it's a universal message, because I have noticed that Ghana here, every day somebody's insulting somebody. Somebody's insulting somebody. We're tearing down each other. It looks like there's this unhealthy behavior about a lot of us, especially those who have the opportunity to have eyeballs. They say things and people listen. And then they misuse the opportunity to use it to solve problems. Okay, you come on social media, you bash people, but what solution are you bashing in? We only condemn, but we don't bring solutions.
We don't celebrate each other enough.
Today's this person doesn't deserve this. This person deserves that. Why do you even say that? They don't know. Then they start, and all this is not healthy. We are just tarnishing our own image. And I said, look, we all know what we have in Ghana. Let's solve our differences amicably. There are so many ways to kill a cat, as they say.
Okay. So I'm going to pause right there. Then we'll take a clip of, is it Yaga? We'll look at a clip of Yaga. And when we come back, we'll do some more talking. So, folks, take a look at this. we're back. So what was it? Yaga? Is it Yaga or Yaga?
Yaga.
Yaga. Okay. And also here you're working on a new one called I Believe in Africa. With
Dead Body. Dead Body is coming out soon in October. Yes.
And that's coming out soon.
Yeah, it's coming out soon. It's also a praise of Africa. I believe in Africa. Let's focus on the positive side, the beautiful things of Africa, the development, the good roads, the good people, the young ones coming up. So it's a belief in my heart, no matter what. Let's believe in Africa. Yes.
I hear you, man. I hear you. And so I hear you're coming back sometime in November?
Yes, sometime in November I'm back. And of course, I will visit my home, my hometown, Fosi, and I will do some few shows in Accra and in Wa.
Please let me know as soon as you touch down, because you have to come to my studio, and we'll talk about all the shows and everything. Yes. So let me know as soon as you touch down. When you go to your hometown now, how are they receiving you?
My hometown. Everything has been great. And of course, when you see on TV, my hometown, they celebrate me every day. They do.
See.
If I sit here and say anything bad, I think I will not be fair. And like I said, let's forget about the past. But now everybody has come around.
Yes.
They even named me after a street. In my hometown, we have Wiyaala Street. That's how
really?
appreciate me. They name after me, Wiyaala Street. And when people come, as soon as they started taking photos by the street. So that's a great way.
When I go there eventually, I make sure I take a photo by the street myself. Your parents are both alive?
Yeah, my dad works in Wa. My mother and my sisters and the rest are all in the village. That's what I would like to say. This is when I say village. They say, don't say village, say home, say town.
The town. They're all in the town. What's the name of your father?
Well, my father is, African. He's married to 3 women, so he has to move from one place to another.
to satisfy them all.
But my mother is wife number 1, so wife number 2 is in Tumu, and then number 3 is in Wa. So that's my stepmom. And he works in Wa. So that's how we are.
I see. Oh, well, I was so good hanging out with you, man.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Yeah. But before I let you go, I have to dig in a little bit of we've had your professional growth and everything, and it's fantastic. But personally, let me get personal a bit. Is Wiyaala dating now? Are they? What is the dating situation like in your life?
Well, that's. Let me see. To be honest, like on paper, I'll say I am married, but I'm telling my partner, on paper I am married, but I've been telling my partner, until we go to the village and you bring the collard and everything. My fathers are saying we don't recognize she's as single as she is. So if any man comes here asking for a hand in marriage, we are giving her out. So he's really under pressure now. Yeah, that's the situation. So it's like I'm married but single.
All the traditional rites have been performed. Is he getting ready to perform them? Is he getting ready to perform them?
Oh yes, it's very important. If you don't do that, they don't have time for all this court paper thing. They say it's paper, fire can burn it, and who's going to what? So you come, we want to see, and they are very serious until you do the traditional wedding, and then they take me out and they introduce me to the whole community as, okay, now she's taking, nobody should come here asking for her hand in marriage. That's how we do it. If not, if I'm working in the village, any guy is still allowed to.
You are still available.
Yeah.
Well, I hope he's listening and he's going to do the right thing very, very soon.
Oh, you see, the more he delays and the more popular I get, the more they are going to charge him, because they say, the bigger she gets, the bigger the dowry. So you better.
That's right. Well, if he's listening, you better do that now. ASAP. Oh, yes. It was such fun hanging out with you, man. It's been exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing you in November in my studio.
Okay.
Yeah?
All right. Yes, I'll let you know.
Thank you too. And congratulations one more time. You have done so well. Your history, your determination, your courage, your boldness, and your attitude to focus on the positive and not the negative is very, very inspiring. Even for people who are as old as I am, we take inspiration from your story. So keep it up, and I wish you all the best.
Thank
Folks,
you.
that was Wiyaala, our sensational international songstress, who was talking to us from Paris. And very soon in November, she's going to be in Ghana. When she comes to Ghana, she'll be in the studio. But until then, thank all of you for watching the show and keeping it numero uno. So until we come back next week, KSM signing off saying, I am out of. Let the whole world say, yeah.
The KSM Show.